We just wanted the yield sense, the fat and protein. We wanted to be able to feed our cows to yield. So yeah, they were the main reasons. Yeah, so we wanted to be able to feed to yield without a whole lot of work putting in there, so we could program the computer and it would feed varying cow, higher producing cows more than lesser producing cows. Yeah, hence we needed the meters to get the fat protein, and we wanted the conductivity as well to get out mastitis cows, or at-risk cows. Well, it just reduces labour, reduces costs in the long run because we can feed cows properly, increases production. It's just, yeah, it's the way of the future. Everyone's got to automate. It's just easy to use, everyone can use it, and you can actually, you can set it up for what you want. We can actually change the screen layout, we can get what information we want out of it, we can get whatever reports we want out of it. So yeah, it's quite, yeah, it sets it up well for the farmer and anyone can use it. Yeah, it's easy. It's got to be easy. It's got to be easy because there's lots of people who've got to use it. I mean, we've got there's 5 people on the farm and they've all got to be able to have a knowledge of using it. It means I can go on holiday. We've got to have alerts. They've got to change alerts. Like, for example, a cow goes down with milk fever and we don't want it coming into the barn, so we want to be able to get an alert on the screen so that the person knows not to send it this direction, so we can draft it. So the person's got to understand how to put the draft in, how to put the alert on so that it's there permanently. The feed's going into the cow shed. We've got auger number 1, which is our which is wheat going in, so that's just straight wheat. We've got auger number 2, which is our mineral one, but that's our base feed, which every cow gets. So it gets 1 kilogram, of which 1/2 kilogram's wheat, 1/4 kilogram's soy, and 1/4 kilograms is various minerals. So that goes to every cow at 1 kilogram. And then we've got our 3rd auger, which is the expensive one, which is yeah, protein one, and also the maize grain, which is starch, expensive. So that's the expensive feeds going in. So basically the highest producing cows get the most of it, and the lowest producing cows basically get nothing. And then we've got the 4th auger, well, it's the molasses going in, which goes in for a drop to each cow to make them eat the grains. So I had to sit there and physically go through all the data to sort it out. Yeah, and it just didn't allow us enough options on what to do, really. So yeah, I mean, it's like chalk and cheese. It's like comparing it sounds terrible. It's like comparing a Lada to a Toyota sort of thing. I mean, it's just, yeah, we had to, yeah. Well, we're feeding a lot of grain to cows and we're feeding a lot of protein, in fact of soy and that sort of stuff, which is expensive feed. We want to be able to get it into the right cows at the right time, and we want it to change automatically without waiting for me that week to go and, change the feed to the cows. So yeah, this system just does it all automatically. DAL systems reduce the amount of feed that I've been able to put into cows by feeding the good cows lots of feed, but the poorer producers very little feed, because you don't get any benefit from your poorer producing cows by putting in 1 kilogram of canola and maize grain sort of thing. You won't see a difference doing that. So yeah, that's the other advantage with the DAL. I can see if I put in 1 kilogram of canola, say 1/2 kilogram of canola and 1/2 kilogram of maize grain, as opposed to just putting in cheap wheat or something like that, I can go and check in a couple of days and I can see the production gain, and I can see whether it's been profitable to put it in, and if it's not profitable I can take it out. So it's the way of working out the economics of it all. Between say 530 and 550 kilograms of milk solids a cow a year, thereabouts. So the cow's weight average, well, the 508 kgs live weight's their average live weight, so they're doing well over their live weight in production.